We are all born with amazing talents and skills, but not everyone spends their life pushing how far they can take them. Along my travels, I've introduced you to many individuals with amazing talents, but in today's video, I want to show you 3 incredible men who have taken their skills to the next level.
Hi, my name's Tyler and I'm a junior national yo-yo champion.
Awesome, that was the best one. 13-year-old Tyler Duffy comes from Sioux Falls, South Dakota. Can you please walk me through how he went viral? I'm so curious. What was the story?
He has a yo-yo wherever he goes, right? So we were in Target and this college kid just asked if he could video Ty. And I said, sure, no problem, whatever, not thinking anything of it. And all of a sudden, like, our family was like, Ty's on this Twitter account, and have you seen it? And it just like snowballed after that. And it literally within like a day, the Ellen Show got a hold of us. I mean, overnight, it was like 12,000 followers.
I picked up a yo-yo 3 years ago at a local Stampede game. It's a hockey game, and they were giving out free yo-yos, so I learned how to throw up and down. And from there, I learned around the world and some basic tricks. After that, we were going on a missions trip to Africa, so I wanted something to do for the Africans, so I pursued it, and then I fell in love with it after that. I practice about 3 to 6 hours every day. I used a lot of YouTube, and there's an app online called yoyotricks.com. I use that site.
So when did you think you were good enough to do competitions?
So I did Midwest Regionals, which is in Minneapolis.
Let's get loud for Tyler Duffy!
The next year I won amateur that next year. I want to make it to finals at nationals and at Midwest Regionals.
What kind of injuries have you had?
I've hit my brother in the head and I've hit myself in the head too.
What does it feel like?
It hurts bad.
Usually always does that in winter unless he has gloves. We actually had to come to a point where schooling had to trump the yo-yo because he is so passionate about it. It would be quick, let's get through school so I can yo-yo. So we had to say, all right, till 1 o'clock is school. You can't yo-yo till after this time. So I guess that's the perfect balance for us.
How do you feel that this could potentially be a profitable career in the future for him?
I think already he has had lots of open doors to make money. He's done virtual camps, he's done benefits, he's done a lot of different outlets, so already it's benefiting him in that way. As far as futuristic, I think he just enjoys the sport of it and he loves competing. So I think as far as a future of making money, Dad and I can see it, but we just want him to enjoy it.
I really enjoyed spending this afternoon in Sioux Falls with Tyler and his family. They are such awesome people and I wish them nothing but the best. This is Kirby.
And I make a living by doodling. Welcome to my studio/apartment, and this is where all the magic happens. So these are my collections. These are one-piece statues. I draw inspiration from them. They make me happy.
Kirby grew up in a small town in the Philippines called Oas in Albay. From a young age, Kirby has always had a talent in art. But it wasn't until after college when he had his breakthrough by posting his sketches on social media, and it wasn't Facebook, Instagram, or Twitter.
So I started sharing it on Tumblr, and then people are kind of like the work I do, and then I get like private commissions, and then I said, okay, this is good work. I mean, I could do this professionally. After working as a marketing specialist, I quit my day job. I started building my own website. I started building my own store. It was in 2014 when I became a full-time professional illustrator.
Fully motivated, Kirby hit the sketchbook and drew and drew and drew, with some projects taking him up to 6 months to complete.
I call them geometric beasts. It's one of my most popular series that I've did. They are animals breaking out from their geometric shells.
Today, you can find Kirby's sketches in bookstores all over the world. He has won numerous awards, traveled all around the globe to run workshops, and he collaborates with huge brands.
Nike was one of the first big companies that I work with. I did something for Netflix, KFC.
But the focus on this video is not about Kirby's artistic skills. It's about how he's made success coming from a small provincial town of 67,000 people in the Philippines. He didn't go to the top university in Manila or network with young professionals in the city business district, but he carved his way to success by leveraging social media, and then when people saw his jaw-dropping art, it was just word of mouth from then on. After spending just 2 hours in his studio, I can feel the passion that comes from his fingertips. I admire how he always remains incredibly humble, even when dollars start pouring in. He doesn't have a manager and does all of his own negotiations. Kirby is a perfect example of someone who never gave up, someone who follows his dreams to the core. Whether you come from a tiny Filipino town or a big city like New York, if you have a burning passion and desire for anything, then things will eventually fall into place with hard work and patience.
Hey Drew, thanks for telling my story, but right now, it's doodle time.
This is Wah Yuen.
我喺呢個行業咧經營咗超過70年㗎啦，我現在退休就交落俾佢下一代繼續經營落去。
Can I ask him how old is he, or is it rude?
問你今年幾大？
我今年88。
88。
For centuries, Hong Kong has been the center of the world's incense trade. I mean, the name Hong Kong actually translates to fragrant harbor in the local Cantonese language. All over the city, you can find little shops selling world-class incense. And today, I am visiting the master of them all.
What inspired you to start doing this for business?
有啲咩驅使你去做呢個生意？
呢個就係因為我哋
His family doing this business, so he takes his role to carry on his family's business.
The main ingredient comes from agar wood, this stuff, and it's made from aguilada trees, which are imported here from Indonesia and Australia. It smells so sweet and delicious, almost like a vanilla candy. It smells really good. Try, smell this.
Oh wow.
You make it by hand, right? Everything is by his hand or a machine?
你一開始做呢個生意嘅時候係
都用手嘅。
by hand, made by hand.
Everything by hand?
Yeah, but most of the person to take care of business is passed away. So maybe he is the master in this industry.
This precious wood is extremely expensive and profitable, especially when sold on the mainland market. How much is that one?
This one, 1,000 for each gram.
This is $1,000 a gram and this is 800 grams.
So do the math.
Wow. Mr. Wah Yuen has been making these incense by hand since 1954, although he's about to retire soon, passing on the tradition to his family and colleagues. It's truly remarkable how people dedicate their entire lives on mastering one product. It's a passion, it's a lifestyle, and for Mr. Yuan, well, he will always remain a legend. Many thanks to these guys for sharing their incredible stories, and I hope this video inspires you to master your own craft, because you can do it. No matter if you are 20 or 80 years old, it's never too early or too late to do what you love and push your abilities to the next level. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. It really means the world to me. Make sure to hit that subscribe button below so you can stay updated on all my travel videos as I go to every country in the world. And also ring that little bell icon so you can get a notification when I post a new video. Lastly, if you're on Instagram, hit me up at Drew Binsky. I share a lot of behind the scenes live content on Instagram stories for my trips. With that all being said, have a wonderful day, guys, and I'll see you in the next video.